Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel and another day of Vlogmas. Today's video is another collab. This one is super fun because it is a crafting collab. Oh Hello Robin invited me to join this Christmas party craft collab, and when she asked me, I was like, yes. I mean, crafting? Yes. Christmas? Yes. Party? Yes. So for this collab, I decided to do some Mickey ears. Honestly, I went through probably like 60 different ideas for what I wanted to do with this collab, and I settled on doing 2 pairs of really quick and easy ears. So I kind of am calling these last minute ears. This first pair I'm actually wearing on my head right now. They are these really cute Christmas kind of winter donut ears, and they are super easy to make, very similar to the Mickey peppermint ears that I made that I released a few days ago, last week sometime. And then the second pair is this pair. So this pair is actually made out of Dollar Tree ornaments, and then a really fluffy, furry, soft white bow. I actually already have this fabric on hand, and I thought it would be really pretty to do kind of like a winter wonderland inspired set. So I'm giving you 2 options of ears to make. Both are super simple, super easy, and very cost effective. And if that's not name of the game for me, then I don't know what is. So the channels that are in this collab are obviously me, Mickey's Magic, Oh Hello Robin, the Collectioneers Club, the Disney Sisters, Twinklebell Taryn, Princess Minnie, and Beth Lung. Sorry for reading off my phone, I just always get so afraid I'm gonna forget somebody. So, but yeah, make sure you go check out these ladies' videos because they're all doing Disney-inspired Christmas or winter kind of crafts, and I cannot wait to watch all of these because you guys know, obviously, I love crafting. Make sure you guys go check out these ladies' videos because I myself cannot wait to watch them. And without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. So for this first pair, I found these donuts at Michael's, and they came with 3 on these little skewers. And one of them was kind of falling apart, but the other 2 were in really good shape, and I did get them for 50% off, so they were only $4 for 3. And I am going to use a spray adhesive on these. I did Mod Podge on the bad one, and it actually worked really well, and if I could go back, I think I would actually use Mod Podge and not spray adhesive because the spray adhesive was still a little bit tacky after I finished. And then I am going to go in with my spacing template and an Xacto knife, and I'm going to create a flatter bottom on the edge of the donut. So if you just glue these down as is, they will not be very secure. There's lots of reasons, but basically this is going to make them more secure to the headband when you glue them down. So again, you kind of just want to curve at a very slight arch and just peel off that piece that you're not going to need. To attach these, I would highly suggest using E6000 or another really strong bonding agent along with hot glue. Hot glue will dry immediately, which will help it secure faster, but if you only use hot glue with the styrofoam, it can often melt the styrofoam and not actually provide a really secure long-term attachment. So I would just suggest putting some E6000 on the bottom, a little bit of hot glue, and then just firmly pressing it down onto your headband, again using the spacing template to know where to place them onto the headband, and then doing the same thing on the other side. Don't use too much glue because you don't want it to ooze out the sides and make your headband super messy. And then obviously just hold it down firmly until that hot glue has dried. So next for the bow, I am using this pre-made bow from Hobby Lobby. I did use a 40% off coupon. These are normally $3 or $2.99, and then I did get 40% off of it. So I'm taking my wire cutters and cutting off the alligator clip on the back. I do have tons of tutorials where I show you guys how to make your own bow, including the second set of ears in this video where I show you how to make a bow. So if you are wanting to make your own, then just stay tuned. But basically once I got that clip snipped off, I am fluffing out my bow, and then I'm just going to apply a little bit of hot glue on the bottom of it and then firmly press it down into the center of the headband. And that's it for these ears. They are all complete and ready to wear. I am super, super happy with how these turned out. They are so adorable and really sturdy. I've had no problems with them at all. They are just super cute and festive and delicious looking. Again, I would encourage y'all to use Mod Podge over the top just to secure those little beads and decorations, because obviously it is just styrofoam. They can come off. So just take that extra precaution to make these last as long as possible. So for pair number 2, I did find these little ornaments at Dollar Tree. I thought they were so pretty and really nice looking for only $1. One of mine was missing one of the pearls, and this glitter also does come off. So once again, I am using that spray adhesive, but again, I would advise you guys instead to use Mod Podge, which they do have at Dollar Tree. These are a little bit tricky to attach because they are such a thin base. But I am going to show you guys how I went about it, and I will tell you they are very secure by the time I'm done. So I applied a thin line of hot glue just along the edge, and you do have to hold them in place for quite a while. Make sure that your hot glue is secure. And then I went back in with my hot glue gun and just filled in gaps just to create another layer of security to make sure these aren't going to snap off while I'm wearing them. And then again, just adding another layer of adhesion. Sure. To adhere these a little bit better, I am going to use this white ribbon, and I'm basically going to create almost like a seatbelt for my ear, where I hot glue down the ribbon onto the headband and then just wrap this ribbon around the base of this ornament. Another tip that I thought of after making my ears was that once we glued the bow on, you could actually glue the bow against the ornament as well. Then it's just another point of contact, and the more points of contact you have, the better chance you have of keeping these on here. Again, I would not say that these are my most sturdy ears, but they do hold up plenty well. I've worn them multiple times and they will hold up absolutely fine. My only concern would be putting these into a suitcase. That's usually what I think of when I think of durability and them traveling across the country to Disney World or Disneyland. But as you can see, using that ribbon, wrapping it around did help secure it. And then you'll just do the exact same thing on the other side. So now for the bow, I'm using this really plush, fluffy fur fabric. It is so pretty and so soft. I got this from Joann's, and I just bought a 6-inch strip of it. So this bow is actually larger than most bows that I've made in the past. I did cut around an 8-inch strip of this fabric, and then I'm just doing my little fake hemline where I lay down a line of hot glue and then I just fold over the edge of the fabric. This will stop your fabric from, in this case, shedding, in most cases fraying. And you can do this with any type of fabric. You basically just lay down a thin line of hot glue and then fold over the edge and press it down into the hot glue. I would suggest working in sections just so that the glue doesn't dry before you can get to it. And then I'm going to fold this into thirds, apply a little bit of hot glue, fold it into the center, and then do the same thing on the other side. Fold it over and press it down. And now I'm going to pinch it in the center to create the bow shape. I am going to cut a strip to wrap around the center of the bow. However, I would not suggest doing that centerpiece until you have attached it to the headband. So once again, I am showing you guys these are very sturdy ears. And then you're going to take your bow and pinch it again and put a little bit of hot glue into the center parts of the bow to create that shape. I did already add my centerpiece, but I did not like how it felt, so I'm adding a second centerpiece and actually physically wrapping it around the headband and hot gluing it onto the headband. The bow just felt kind of wobbly to me, so I just wanted to add another layer of security to make sure that the bow does not come off. And that's the last step for these ears. I hope you guys loved these. Let me know which pair was your favorite, either the donut ones or the Dollar Tree Winter Wonderland ones. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know, and do not forget to go check out the other ladies in this collab. I'm sure that they created some really beautiful DIYs for you guys, and I myself cannot wait to go watch. So again, let me know in the comments below which set of ears was your favorite, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!